Well done, Shavana ji. We love you. Jayanti, I would love to ask you what you're feeling at this moment. She said, "Good Lord," before I gave you the mic.
Good evening. Sorry for coming in late. Sorry, Shweta. Sorry, Karan. We got held very badly in traffic. I knew she would do this. Since she was a child, I knew she would someday write. Mother's instinct. What else? You just asked me one question.
No, that's it. You have nothing else to add to that? You knew she would write. Mother's instinct, that totally we all knew she would write, in fact.
Arun! अरे पूरा आ रहा है यार तुम यार तेरा हाथ क्या आ रहा है तेरा अरे बहुत परेशान कर यार नीचे तो नीचे उतर सर एक फोटो हो जाए सर अरे यार महादेव नीचे बैठना ऐसा बोलेगा महादेव को
अरे यार फ्लैश आ रहा है यार अरे यार फ्लैश आ रहा है तुम नीचे कर यार भाई फ्लैश नीचे करना भाई फ्लैश आ रहा है प्लीज यार सर
I have to tell you a story. Yeah. My granddaughter, that's my daughter's daughter, Navya Navini. When she was little, I used to make up stories every night. And in Hindi, when you tell children some stories, you always say ek tha raja or ek thi rani. Aise, you know, because I heard my father-in-law also saying this. And every day they'd get lost in a wood. The prince and the princess, the king would be worried, the queen would be crying. And I used to every day add a little bit. Fortunately, they didn't live with us. They'd go back to Delhi, so I got some rest. The second child arrived. Now I had to tell a story to both of them. And I started telling the same story, adding a little bit, and paying a little more attention to the prince as well. It used to be more the princess before. One night, and it used to be all in dark, and they were in these bunker beds. So the older one slept up, and the younger one slept down. She just bent down a little. Nani, can we have a new story? You know, I mean, poor child, she was patient for so long listening to my story, and she exactly knew. But when they're little, they love to hear the same thing. But I realized she'd grown up, so it was time to stop making stories and read them proper published books. And then I started doing that. Sometimes I feel, okay, we've read it. I collect books and I send it to schools, especially for their library. And then I get to hear from the office, वो साहब ने पूरा वापस मंगवाया. It's futile exercise. I mean, there is no place in the shelves for the books, and now they're on the floor. You know,
Can we stop this domestic conversation?
Gauri has already introduced Abu and Sandeep. To me, they're not the designers that you've come to see today, but they're the boys I met 25 years ago. And they changed me from a girl next door to peacock.